Okay, today I'm having to restore my GT wheel covers. Um, these came on Mustangs and Torinos, I think Cougars. In 71 is when I see most of the Torinos that have these. But these are the deep dish uh, wheel covers that I'm pretty sure that they only work on the deep dish 14x7 wheels, but I could be wrong. And if I'm wrong, someone can correct me. Um, tackle all the details. So part of that is restoring these wheels, and I'll just show you my process of doing that. Let's get the camera to the wheels. Okay. All right. This is the wheel. Basically, just flip it upside down. It's got 5 little bolts on the outside. It's got 3, but this one's got one missing. Should have 5 on the outside, 3 on the inside, and then 3 inside here that hold the center cap on. So we just start out by removing all these bolts. And once you take these initial bolts out, it separates the trim ring from the main center section. Now these have dirt dauber nests in them. I'm going to have to clean out, but that's not a huge problem. Okay, and 2, and last one. All right, with those out, the wheel separates into the trim ring section and then the main center section of the wheel. And to remove that, it's just taking out these 3 nuts right here. Oh, these aren't very tight. Okay, and the last one, and it separates the trim ring backing and the trim, or the center cap backing and the center cap itself. And you're left with the main center part of the wheel, the main body of the wheel, and it's just a matter of masking off. These should be chrome, so I'm going to have to take some paint off of those, which I'll do. And the lug nuts are chrome. These rims around these holes are chrome. And then I'm going to paint the rest of the wheels either argent or graphite. Okay. Now the step is just to mask these sections, which again should be chrome, and then masking off the replica lug nuts. Okay, now to get these things, I think you can buy a painting kit for these wheels. For a lot of the wheels, like the Magnum 500s, you can buy a painting stencil kit for. I don't know if you can for these, but you might be able to. But this is time consuming, but it does the same thing. Just put a strip of tape on each one of these holes. Make sure you press it on pretty good to the edges. Okay, and when you get the last one on, again, you want to make sure it's really adhered well. Okay, then you take your knife and make sure it's got a good blade in it, and you're just gonna run it around the edges. Again, make sure it's got a good blade or it'll tend to pull the tape. It should. We're stuck right there. But it should. That's what it should. That's what should be the result. So everything is covered except for the wheel itself. Okay, and once you get them, and that blade's of course getting dull now, but just carefully around the edge, and then that should have, if you've got a little bit that managed to come loose, then just get another piece of tape and put over it just like that. Okay. Okay, and then you've got all of your wheel hole edges done. And then doing the lug nuts, it's just kind of the best way you can. Get the tape in there right up against the lug nut, simulated lug nut. And then you can use something to make sure it's stuck good. It's got a little bit. Just cut that off. Hopefully you can do without the little piece, but that's what you do to get the lug nuts done. Okay, if you need to clean in these areas there, I just use a brush like this, circular brush, and just kind of get in there and scrub it a little bit. You want to, beforehand, you want to clean all the wheels as good as you can, but there are areas like that that you can't get to. it's kind of difficult. Then you get the last lug nut masked. I'm going here to get it up against the edges. Okay, and when you've done, you've got that wheel. Nothing else needs to be masked. I'm going to use chrome polish to clean the center cap chrome and the trim ring chrome, and just continue with all the wheels. Okay, I was going to do these in a graphite, but I've seen some done it with black, and it sets off the chrome a lot better. So I'm going to do these in a gloss black. Make sure you get spray from all sides, because it's real easy to miss some of these contours. I'm sure everyone knows that. Okay, and it should be very close to the edges. It should look as good as possible without a template. I think it does really good on that. Now we can get the lug nut tape off, and we'll see how it is. And there we go. Black, but the lug nuts and the trim around the holes is nice and chrome. Now it's just a matter of polishing up the center caps and the trim rings, and then putting it all back together. Okay, and let's see, the finished product should look good. I polished the center caps and the trim rings, and of course put the new paint. I think they look good. It's you know, it's not brand new, but It's a good looking finish. And I mean, it's a world of difference from the way they were. Anyway, that is getting those wheels done. I got the restoration on the wheels done, and I will try to get another video up before too long. I need to get a video of the Shelbys, and I want to get a video of the BMW Z3 and of the Chrysler Crossfire. So if I don't get another video up about the Torino, I'll try to get one up of one of the other cars before too long. Thanks. It's been about a week since I finished refinishing the wheel covers, and I got my center caps in. The wheels have Mustang center caps, and I ordered these Torino center caps. So that's pretty easy to do here. Okay, just flip the wheel cover over, get the center cap out, and gotta undo these 3 screws. Okay, once you've got that disassembled, just lift this up. You leave the center cap down there. That's just the backing plate. And this just comes off like that. Take the Mustang center cap off. Put the Ford center cap on. And I'm trying to get them to where they're lined up with the top bolt. And that's it. So, reverse of the last thing we did. Got to get the center cap on and backing plate in position. Okay, and once you got all your backing bolts securing the trim ring, you are done. Now you've got a Torino wheel cover of the mag wheel cover, and you just repeat with all the wheels. Okay, and once you finish with the last wheel cover, get these last 2 bolts secured. Then you now have a set of Torino correct restored wheel covers, deep dish mag wheel covers that are like what came on your Torino. A lot of Torino owners that have these wheel covers or bought them have the Mustang center caps, and they're just, that's not really correct. But anyway, that's how you do that, and I'll try to be back with more videos. Thanks.